Have y'all ever had a chance to tell y'all parents how good they were as parents or bad?
Yeah, definitely. I've had.
Like explain in detail. Like was it good or bad? Like I ain't like
I remember one time, but the first time I've done it multiple times. Ooh, but the first time it ever happened, I remember. I think I was like 12.
Damn,
my
I'm talking
mama-
about as you older.
Nah,
You
but
started early.
yeah. So I was like 12, and then I remember my mom. We was like, me and my
let it
mom. Well, she was yelling my ass, like, I was probably in trouble doing whatever I was doing. And then I kind of just, what I'm saying, I just hit the switch. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like I start calling her.
Sick of this shit.
I started calling her shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like in a disrespectful way, but it was like one of those like I tried to take advantage of like the emotional part of it, like so I went in for the kill, and then I was just like blah blah blah. You didn't do this, you wouldn't blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like calling all her shit type shit.
You must have got in trouble. So
I didn't know you felt like that, baby.
Ooh,
Got out of that one. Got out of that one. You know what I mean? So that was probably
so
the
you were
first time.
kind of like doing it, so you wouldn't get in trouble type shit.
That too, but I was also letting out real emotions at the same time. Like, what I mean? A lot of way
So
how I felt.
You went in. I'm finna try this, and then you.
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
I'm
I
actually
ain't
glad
know
your
I'm
mom
really gonna
reacted.
get real.
this.
I'm glad your mom reacted that way though.
Yeah, she did.
Mine was
did.
tough. A lot of black parents.
The fuck you
Don't
say
talk
to
back
me?
to me, boy.
The
You
fuck
could've
you
got
say to me?
Boy,
I didn't really get a chance, bro.
good rap.
Like I didn't grow up with my dad, so I didn't really get to see the nigga to tell him off. And then
That's
he
true.
kind of passed away. So
I had recently, not recently, but like last year, like my dad text me and he said rate me as a father. So I was like,
Well, let me get that tape.
shit,
what you
5.
mean, bro?
You tell her straight up.
Five.
You tell her straight
I
up.
wanted
Hey,
to say 0, but
that's
I
generous.
said
That
5.
text-
That's
would've been-
generous.
Bro, that would have been the
different
text that I would have went off on that nigga.
I would have
Yeah.
responded
I was
back
like,
the
hey,
same
bro,
time he
Random.
texted me.
You said that out of nowhere.
Yeah, I was
On
like,
my soul, I would, bro. Rest in peace to my dad, bro. But on my life, bro, I would have went off on him that day.
I don't
I'm
think I
like,
would've
nigga, you
replied.
a 0, my nigga.
I
Like,
just
one.
can't.
I wanted to say 0,
Bro.
but I was like 5 because it's a lot of stuff that like. I mean, that, as I think about it now, it's like, man, you really. I mean, I lived with you in high school, but you really wasn't there. Like, you really didn't know what I like. You really didn't give a
That's
fuck
what-
about
bro,
me.
what?
Yeah.
So
Shit,
you
wow,
know, I had
bro.
a chance to tell him, and he was. I mean, later on, like I found out a couple months ago, he really was hurt about it. But
How did
it was
that
a
shit
fucking,
feel?
it was a fucking Facebook shit that he
wanted
tried to
see
play
it.
us.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
play
what it
us
sound
with.
like.
So I was like,
Oh, you told him to his face?
what? No, it was a text message.
Oh, okay.
Passive aggressive shit.
Yeah, that
I was
was.
about to
I ain't
say.
gonna lie. That's
But I feel like on the
mm.
positive side though, also I feel like I get to tell my mom very often though, like the good shit, like what I mean, how much she mean to me, how much I love her. Now that I'm older, like when I do see her, when I do get to spend that time with her, like I feel like I do. I feel like almost it's like part of a duty as you get older. Like you have to let them know, how much you
Yeah,
care about
yeah.
them, how you feel about them, and I guess vice versa because you never know, especially in the days that we living in.
Cool.
So I don't. That's how I look at it.
Speaking on that, like, my mom asked me here and again to come mow the grass, like the backyard
Yeah.
and shit. Bro, I go do that shit without even, like, thinking about it sometimes. Like, and, like, the females I've been with would get mad at that shit. I'm like, bro, that's all I had. Like, I'm doing that shit off rip. Like,
That's crazy. A lot of
It's not
women don't
even
like
a-
that. No,
Females
a lot
do
of women
not
don't
like that shit,
I wouldn't
bro.
say
Like,
all, but
why
some
you-
women don't like that.
because I'll
shit,
be
bro.
at the crib
They
chilling
call
with
that
you, and
they
then
call
I
it
just,
mama
hey,
boy,
I'm
but
finna
it's more
go-
to it.
I'm finna go mow the grass with my mom. Why? What? What are you talking
you
about?
a mama's
Why?
boy. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah,
ain't. You know what I'm saying? You depending on your mom. Like they can go on and on about that shit.
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
why
That
they
should be
don't-
wild, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of my relationship with my parents now is like, it's how they, it's weird because it's how they treat my kids. Like,
Yeah, I
with
feel
my
that.
father, like, I really don't fuck with him because, like, I see how he treat my sister kids, and he don't even do shit for my kids. And it kind of, like, rubs me the wrong way because, like, this your relationship with your grandkids. Like, I shouldn't be the one, like, forcing them on you. Like, you should be the one trying to, like, oh, let me see the grandkids, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what Kenzie doing on the how Grace and them, like, that really is a big thing to me, like, it's with my mom and dad. Like, when they don't, like, you know what I'm saying, take the time out to have a bond with my kids, that really affects me.
Yeah.
Like, I would just be like, well, shit, if you don't want to have a relationship with them, then well, fuck it, I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna reach out to you, like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I agree, because you definitely shouldn't have to force nobody to be a grandparent. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Nah,
If you really
they
want to
should
see your
be
grandkids, like,
expecting and ready for that.
exactly, it shouldn't be. You
I
should be
say
asking.
you can't bring kids into adult situations.
Definitely.
So even if you have for instance, I don't talk to my mama. I never stop her from seeing my daughter though.
Yeah.
But I would also rate my mama a 10 on a scale of 1 to 10. I rate her a 10. My mama always went above and beyond to raise 5 boys on her own as a single mother.
That's a real nigga. Right?
You know,
Yeah.
and my dad, I if I got that same text, just know it would have been a lot more, but I would have gave him a negative 10.
I'm
You
said it's a
laughing,
stove.
you
I'm right there
laughing,
with you.
but here's the thing.
I feel you
Not
out
only
there.
were you paying child support, and my mom also still proceeded to give you the opportunity to be in my life.
Nigga, you
Now,
speaking.
my people on my dad's side was always there. Call me, text me, whatever. For instance, I went to college. First of all, we gonna start off when I graduated high school. I done told my mama nothing. She was there. On time, ready, like a mom. I told him everything, spoke to him every day just to find out that he didn't come to mine, but went out of state to my cousin the next year. But when I stepped foot on college grounds, I went to PV. When I stepped foot, he was the first person I texted to let him know. This is me giving him another chance. Hey, I made it to college. I kid you not, the dude said congratulations.
And
As a father, I feel like you should have gave me more. His mom gave me more than what he did. Now, my mom didn't go to college.
Yeah.
She didn't go to college. I didn't expect her to give me that college prep talk.
Right.
He did. He didn't give me that college prep talk. His mom went to college. She gave me that college prep talk. Her dad, who just recently passed away like 2 weeks ago, he also gave me that college prep talk. And he didn't even go to college. But it's just the meanings of like stepping up as a man, you know. And then I told him about my daughter. And when I first found out about my daughter, of course, and he said, I don't even know who that is. As if I didn't proceed to tell him in the message before, all in the same sentence.
Damn.
So, all in all, I don't fuck with the man. I asked him to borrow $20 when I was in college. Dude asked for it back.
Damn. I ain't trying to laugh. But
Nah. It's funny. It's
So
funny
what?
now
So what?
because y'all know me. I
I
don't give
picture,
a fuck.
I can picture like I can't picture a dad that, like, hey, let me get that $20.
Yeah, like
That's what I'm thinking, like-
he hit me with, when can you pay me back?
that's a weird
Well,
ass.
bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
Shit,
Bro,
nigga,
exactly,
$20,
like,
you my
nigga,
father.
you owe me,
You
bitch
won't
ass
give me
nigga.
money when I was younger.
Yeah.
Like, and I asked you for $20 for
You
some
feel
food,
me?
and you asking me for it back.
I was like, nigga, you owe me. Nigga.
Man,
You back pay, bitch.
So I really don't fuck with him.
bitch. I guess I'm
I'm letting y'all know now. He cannot come to my funeral.
Pulling up, motherfucker.
Hopefully
My
he passed
wedding.
before you.
I'm about to
He
say,
can't come to my funeral, my wedding. Listen, my mama know.
that nigga
She
said
know
my
for a
mama-
fact.
She, go,
She know
got
for a
the- she got
fact.
the-
He's to not step foot in the door.
Look at him.
Any other Douglas, Polk, anybody else, a Hunter, anybody, all of them could come.
He coming with the last name.
Not the second, the junior. He can't come.
The acronym.
He cannot go.
How about you? I know you got,
He ain't got no-
you had both parents in the household. Like, you had a chance to like tell them how
His
what they
his
were.
answer's going to be different from
I did.
everybody's.
I have told my parents, not as much as I should, but after all that, I'm like, damn. But both my parents are definitely a 10. Like, I've always had both my parents in my life. Like, my dad like showed me a lot of tough love. You know, and growing up, I didn't understand it.
That was my mama.
But you know, as an adult, you know, and when I learned about different things and like just everything, and I really like processed what my dad had been through. Like, I understood why he was the way he was. Like,
Yeah.
he would like do certain things. Like, he rarely whooped me. But he would like do certain things to let me know I was fucking up.
Yeah.
And like I was like, I thought it was like annoying and petty, but like, you know, I was like, well, it's military type shit.
Yeah. Get
And
your
then I'm
shit.
thinking like, he spent 27 years in this shit. He been to war. Like, you know, ain't no telling what he's done overseas, and I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Yep.
Cause I know, but like it's just like, and I'm like, damn, like he really like all that.
Did
And-
come home, deal with a family.
Yeah, and to
Yeah,
go
yeah.
deeper, like I never met my dad's side of the family. Like I had like once
Damn,
when I was
for
like
real.
a kid,
Damn.
bro, like once.
They don't live down here.
Where they live at?
in Arkansas.
That's not even.
Yeah, my
far.
parents met in high school.
What part?
Fayetteville.
Okay.
What street?
Fucking not playing.
Where your mama stay?
Yeah.
Where your granny stay?
Yeah, like my whole family from Arkansas and Oklahoma. So, yeah, my mom was a point guard and my dad like played quarterback and shit. But
Show off. Show off.
yeah, my mom was like star point guard in high school. But
Don't tell her her accolades
Yeah.
real quick. Tell everybody
41
her
points in the
accolades.
state
Go
championship
ahead.
game. You know, she probably would have went pro if there was a league at the time. But,
Sad day about
but
that.
anyways,
Man, when was it? 1912.
type shit. Close, not playing. But
She's got a gram.
no, on a serious note though, like I never I knew I had met them, but like, you know, I never like really questioned it, and I don't like question him because my dad's so quiet and like just boom, you just like let it be. Y'all met my dad,
Yeah.
and he kind of like hinted at stuff like, you know, like, and I got it, like my uncles like they were on drugs, they were in jail, that's why I never met them. And he slowly hinted. My dad don't talk much, you know, like, but he slowly throw gems out there. You got to catch them, and I, you know, now that I understand, I picked up on it. And like
That
my
nigga
dad,
funny, bro.
growing up, he would never drink in front of me. He never smoked either. Like he's never smoked, but he wouldn't drink in front of me at all. First time I caught my dad drinking, I was 25. Came downstairs, bro. No joke. Just coming over to visit for a little bit.
I remember you talking about it.
Yeah, came downstairs, bro. Getting it out the
Dad.
cabinet, just pouring it real quick and sipping, and like, you know, he just sitting there like,
That nigga West came down.
and I just like walked just straight through, like, you know, I just shook my head and smiled, like, you know, like my dad
This
is
nigga.
a G, like for real, like, and you just listen to y'all, it's just like, it's make me just put things even more in perspective, like. He really like always held it down, and like the only time my dad smile is when I bring Kai around and like around the grandkids, of course. Like it's the only time. Other than
So
that,
you feel like he treat you like a disappointment?
no, like no. Damn,
I'm just
nah,
saying,
like
you say he don't smile at
his
you.
arm, you know?
You
I mean,
say he don't smile at
No,
you.
I
like,
think you're
it's-
trying to say he upset at West. Is what you're trying to say?
Yeah, like you say he don't
Yeah.
smell at you.
The way you said
no,
it
no,
kinda
no.
was fucked up.
I
Yeah, I
like
ain't mean to say it that way.
like my brother in prison.
He said, "No, so it ain't me. I ain't.
I don't-
I ain't the fuck.
I did something. Fuck
I really
me.
don't feel. That's a lot of shit. There's a lot of dark shit in my real life, y'all. But like, yeah, my brother
Same.
been in prison for a while, and like, I know that he didn't want me to end up going down that road, you know. And it's so easy, like,
Facts.
for like a dad to
really
not be
is.
there. It's so easy for like a nigga to go the wrong way and end up in jail or like dead or like in a gang or some shit. Like it's so fucking easy, bro.
You surprised
And
how
like
much I think about
he
this shit.
worked overtime to the point he had to hide sipping alcohol. Like it ain't that serious to me, but like he had to hide it to that point because he really don't want me to like. Well, he really don't want to be a bad influence on me. So
Oh, so that's what that was about. I didn't
Yeah.
know that's what that was about.
that's where I was really going. But like I'd start thinking about it like that. But yeah. Anyways, not to get too deep, but yeah.
No, you had a good
Facts.
you know what I'm saying?
I guess I was able to tell my mom
upbringing.
that she was like a great parent because I know there's many ways you can raise your kids. My mama raised us off survival.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, so right now I could go through some struggle, and most people would tend to call their parents for it. My mama made sure that we wouldn't have to call her for it. All my brothers, we kind of like go and get it, the legal way, of course, but we all kind of like go to get it. So we did have our ups and downs as a parent. That used to be my best friend when I was little, and I mean now it's like we're so different, but we're both Libras. My birthday literally 20 days after hers. We're both Libras, so we can laugh and play all day, but it's a time limit on that though. It's a time limit, and
But yeah,
until
start
we start going at each other's necks, and y'all know me and my mama the same way.
Yeah, we know.
She gonna say it. You good? My mama the same exact way. You know what I'm saying? Like she gonna say fuck your feelings basically. That's how she feel. Like it's fuck your feelings.
That's her
She
playing
gonna,
the dad role.
yeah, I'm not mad at her behind
Yeah,
it because like I said, it's 5 boys.
Right.
And she's the only woman. So, you know, we really could have, grew up like that, but at the same time she did what she had to do, you feel me? She did what she had to do
I feel you though. I feel you.
to make sure
hooping.
to make sure that we
Basketball
were
stars.
to make sure that we was tough.
Yeah.
You know, so like I said, as a parent, I give her a 10.
Yeah.
Trying to be my friend,
That's why I respect
I
my
wouldn't
mom.
fuck with her.
I feel you on
I
that.
can
But I
my
love
mom-
her though. I love her
My
though.
mom like sneaky with her friendship. Like she'll call your ass out in a very sneaky way. Like
Get your stinky ass over. I love you.
Get your stinky.
They talking about I love you.
Oh fuck.